Hello, my name is Chad Casser from Acoustic Sounds, Analogue Productions, and Quality Record Pressings. In today's video, I'm here to tell you that all of our 45 RPM box sets on Analogue Productions are back in stock. We're so excited about this. It's taken so long to get them back in stock. We had to use the help of RTI to do this. Of course, during the lockdown, we were so busy, we were running out of titles left and right. And these box sets, there's so many records in them. Some of them are 4 record sets, 5 record sets, 6 record sets. Takes a lot of work. It's so much harder than just a single album that the only way we knew that we could do it was have a little help from RTI. And Don at RTI was so nice enough to press these records for us. And we know the quality of RTI is up on the same level as Quality Record Pressings. And we really appreciate them helping us get these back in stock. So they're in stock. If there's anything you see you want, now's the time. But anyway, here we go. We got them all now. I know y'all been waiting, and we're very happy. So it's like I said, you know, buy now or cry later, because even though these may not go out of print or we might not lose our license, it'll be a long time before we get them back on the press. But anyway, here's a big one right here, the Royal Ballet. This was Classic Records that did this record. We get probably about 1,500 to 3,000 when we get a mint original of this. It's one of the best sounding classical records you'll ever hear. It's a consistently bestseller. The sells better than most pop records at Acoustic Sounds. So this is mastered by Bernie Grundman, pressed at RTI. Fantastic recording. Kenneth Wilkinson was the recording engineer, and Ernest Anserme is the conductor, and it sounds so good. We finally got this back in stock, and it's already in the top 10 sellers. So this is in stock. Hugh Masekela Hope, pressed at RTI. This was mastered by Kevin Gray. This is one of our best sellers for the last 15 years. Great album, great musically, great sonically. This, we're down to less than 300. We had pressed, I think, 1,200, and we're already down to 300. So if you want this record, I would encourage you to get it now. Unbelievable sounding. One of the best sounding records. And it's used the most at demos at hi-fi shows than any other song. Anyway, this one's back in stock. We have less than 300. Hugh Masekela Hope. Another big one that we'd been waiting for is the Bach Stalker. This is another record. The original goes for about 1,500 to 3,000. This was mastered by Ryan K. Smith off the original 3-track tape with Tom Fine, who was Robert Fine's son. He went down to Sterling and oversaw the mastering. And again, off the 3-track master tape directly to lacquer. Again, pressed at RTI, been out of stock forever. Original goes for silly money. It's like a cello's in the room with you. It's unbelievable. This was a Mercury Living Presence, back in stock. Holly Cole. This was pressed at Quality Record Pressings. This was mastered by Bernie Grundman. 45 RPM, Holly Cole Temptations. Great sounding album. The Nils Lofgren, pressed at RTI. It's another one of those demos. Keith Can't Go is a demo that's used at all the hi-fi shows. This is a really evergreen title for us, like most all of those. And it sounds great, and we have it back in stock. Nils Lofgren. The Roger Waters Amused to Death, pressed at RTI, mastered by Bernie Grundman off the original tapes. James Guthrie James Guthrie really did the mastering on this, and Bernie Grundman cut the mastering. It was it was a multi-channel, multi-track recording, and so he transferred from the original analog multi-tracks to a high-res digital and had Bernie cut from that. It was the best way that James thought to do it, that it would sound the best with all the work that he had to do and all of that considered. But there was a ton of time and effort to make this record, and the sound is unbelievable. That the song 3 Wishes will just blow you away. This, to me, is as good as, I mean, you got Pink Floyd Dark Side, you got Pink Floyd Wish You Were Here, you got Pink Floyd Animals, you got Pink Floyd The Wall. Now, I'm not saying this is better than those albums, but it's like another Pink Floyd album, and it'd have to be right up with those, maybe the 5th best Pink Floyd album, if you put it that way. To me and to many others, this is an unbelievable, great sounding, great record that I highly recommend. And we got Belafonte at Carnegie Hall. It's got an extra track. The encore was never used in the original album. The encore is called Scarlet Ribbons. And during the concert, he says, I didn't prepare an encore, and but let's go ahead and do Scarlet Ribbons. And it was never released until this album right here, and it sounds unbelievable. It's just him and a guitar player. And when we got the tapes for this, Eleanor Roosevelt was the one that was the MC and introduced Harry Belafonte that night. And we asked Sony, hey, can we put the introduction by Eleanor Roosevelt on there? And they said no. But what I should have done, and it would have been a little bit tricky, I should have said, hey, can we use the introduction? And they probably would have said yes, but Eleanor Roosevelt did the introducing, and it's very interesting, but they wouldn't let us use it. So that's just an interesting fact. So RTI pressed this. Let's see who mastered. Oh, Ryan K. Smith at Sterling Sound mastered it off of the original 3-track. Unbelievable recording. It's on Harry Pearson's recommended list. All right, so here's another 45 box that's in stock. The Blood, Sweat, and Tears Bloodlines. Beautiful liner notes written, and nice pictures. And Ryan K. Smith mastered this off the original master tape. This was pressed at Quality Record Pressings. We still got some of these 45 boxes. We still got a few of these. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Hurricane, pressed at Quality Record Pressings, mastered by Ryan K. Smith off the original analog tapes. Beautiful booklet. And then in that Oregon collection that we bought, we got a few of these left. He was a collector, so he bought more than one of things. And The Doors Infinite. We got a few of these 45 boxes left. So there you go. Those are the 45 box sets that we have at Analogue Productions. They're all back in stock finally. We're so happy. And they're in stock now. They won't be in stock forever. Thank you all for supporting Acoustic Sounds. And there'll be many great announcements to come. Promise you. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.